it all set up. We are playing Under the Pyramid. Under the Pyramid. I am playing as Joe Diamond. I'm a private eye, and I start in San Francisco, and I'm a big tough guy. And Carmen, who are you?
I am Mandy Thompson.
Mandy Thompson. And what are you, a librarian?
I am. I'm a librarian.
You are a sexy librarian. All right, we are playing against Nephron Ka, or as I like to call, Mumra. So it says here that evil stirs beneath the sands of Egypt as the Brotherhood of the Beast, a cult with mysterious loyalties, searches for the final resting place of the Dark Pharaoh, Nephron Ka, seeking to fulfill the prophecy of his resurrection. So we need to see what our first mystery is. So ready? Scooby-Doo! We are doing Stricken from History. It says here, so heinous were the deeds of the Dark Pharaoh that it was ruled after his death that his existence be purged from all written records. Some evidence may yet be found, however, by those who know where to look. When this card enters play, each investigator moves the nearest clue on the main board to the nearest space on the Egypt side of the board. So this is the only clue, so we got to move it over to here. So, all right, so let's talk real quick. Why don't you explain how the Egypt board works, hon?
Okay, in order to move onto the Egypt sideboard, you can move from space 10, space 17. See,
So
here's 17. 10 is here. Or the Heart of Africa or the pyramids, which would take you here and here.
So it looks like this clue is going to go to Cairo, so it's going to go from 20 to 17 up to Cairo.
Okay.
Now, there's also special movement rules in here. You want to explain those real quick?
Yes, there are actually local paths, which is this green, like, dotted line, perforated line. And that means that it does not count as a movement. Basically, but you can only do it once per turn.
Yeah, it's kind of like everything's so close together.
Basically, if you make it to the Heart of Africa, then this going to the Nile River does not count as a movement.
Yeah, and you could go from Tel Marana up here to the Bent Pyramid because these are all local paths.
Right, as long as you stay on the local path, it's does not count as a movement. Now, you can't break it up. You can't go, okay, well, this doesn't count, and then one movement, and then this doesn't count.
Nope, because you've used your free will.
You can only do it once.
All right, it says, so we put it there on Cairo. It says, after an investigator resolves a research encounter, he may spend one clue he gained from that encounter and place that clue on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are clues on this card equal to the investigators, solve this mystery. So,
equal to the investigators?
Yeah, so we got to get two clues on this. Why did we put that there? That's what I can't figure out. So when this card enters play, each investigator moves the nearest clue on the main board to the nearest space on the Egypt board. Well, I guess just to force us over there, so we actually will play on the new board. That's the only thing I could think about. So, all right, so as you can tell, it takes up a ton of extra space with just this one little extra board. Plus, we have 2 extra special encounter decks here, and it depends on if we're on one of the brown areas here on the Egypt side or the red areas. See, we got brown, 3 red, and then that's for those there. So, all right, you ready to get this party started?
Let's get this.
Why don't you flip your card back over, and then that way we can see what your character. So, my first action, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to probably do a focus action. So, I'm going to gain a focus token. And then my second action, I am thinking I'm going to do a Dealy-Mabob right here. So let's see what we got here. We've got a Tomb of Secrets. Once per round, you may spin a focus. Place once. Ooh, okay. Let's see, an ally. Yeah, I kind of like this. So let's go ahead and do a local action and try to get one of these things here. So my influence is 3, so I'm going to roll 3 dice. And I do have your little dice tower set up here. Did you notice that?
Yay.
And I got 1 success, and that's all I was kind of hoping for, because now I'll get this guy here, this research student. He's an ally. Roll 1 die on a 5 or a 6. Gain 1 clue. On a 1, discard the nearest clue from the game board. So, could be good, could be bad. We'll see. All right, let's put out a new card right here.
This one?
Yep. And then I'm going to just stay where I'm at. Carmen, what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know, because I would like to go here. But the problem is I would also like to do my action where I put more clues on the board. So I'm thinking about doing that.
Right, okay.
What do I do in Shanghai? I improve my lure. What do I need to improve here? I can improve.
And we'll show you a little bit more what our characters do here in a bit, guys, as the game progresses.
I think I will grab a boat ticket.
Okay, boat ticket. I'll grab that for you. Go ahead.
Then I'm going to travel
to 17.
To 17, which takes me here. And then my boat ticket takes me to Cairo.
There you go. And you're on Cairo.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
And I spend that boat ticket.
And
so
you did
it's a good thing you went to all that trouble to get it for me.
Just to get that for you, right? All right. Let's do our encounters. Okay, so just real quick, as Joe Diamond, it says here, as an action, I could choose ally, service, or weapon, then discard one asset from the reserve and replace it with one random asset from the deck of that chosen trait. So basically, I could say like weapon, I could get rid of one thing from the reserve, and then I could try to keep drawing until I get a weapon to put up there. So, also it says once per round when you improve a skill, also improve one other skill of your choice. And that is why I stayed right there, because I could improve my eyeball, and that would also allow me to improve something else. So I will be drawing from the green deck, so that's right here, and let's see what happens. I am in San Francisco. You are asked to examine a corpse. Working with the mortician, you learn some basic forensic skills. Well, that was pretty easy. I immediately improved my eyeball. So I immediately get an eyeball improvement skill, or upgrade. So there we go. My observation has been improved, and that allows me to instantly improve something else. Man, that's always tough to decide which one to go for. I think I would go for my strength. So let's increase my strength by 1 as well. Okay. All right. So
your hearts and your brains.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Geesh, I guess we would need that, wouldn't we? The body has strange wires. The body has a strange wire hood over its head and seems to have been electrocuted. It's a grisly sight. -1 on my mind. If you fail, the image haunts your nightmares. Lose 2 sanity. Crap, maybe I should have increased my mind.
Your willpower?
So I'm only going to roll 1 for my will, and if I fail on this...
No.
Which I did not! So far so good. 1 roll, 1 success, and hey, future's looking pretty bright.
Mandy Thompson's card. Like I said, I have this special action where I can spawn 1 clue, and then also after resolving a research encounter, if you gained exactly 1 clue from that encounter, gain 1 additional clue. So I'm about to have a chance to do that right now because I'm on a clue.
You ready? It's a clues.
I am in Cairo, which is a city. So, you find markings in the margin of a time-worn text of resurrection. You ask the librarian for a list. Oh, a fellow librarian. For a list of who has checked out the book. Oh, I need some negotiation skills. Influence.
Okay, so you're doing 3 on that. Come on, honey.
Let's do this. Uh-oh.
That's not...
I'm a librarian. You're a librarian. How about it? They don't like me. If you fail, she refuses, and you are attacked during the night. A cultist monster ambushes you.
Oh crap. Boy. You gotta get a cultist monster on you now, huh? Alright, so here's a cultist.
My strength is a 1. This is gonna be fun.
Alright, so a cultist monster attacks you. The cultist has a... you have to do a mind test of 1.
Alright.
So, yeah, do a mind of... It's got 1, basically, on its
got 1.
will. Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll. You just gotta get 1 success on your will. And you fail. So you lose 1 sanity. All right.
Stink.
And now it tests your lore. So your lore -1.
My lore is a 3, so I roll 2.
Don't roll kind of green. See if
get
that'll
different
work.
dice.
Yes.
Yay!
Okay. So you did destroy it. So good job.
So I destroyed the cultist.
Yeah, you killed him, which gets you absolutely nothing. Good day, sir. But you didn't get hurt anymore. That's a good point.
Okay.
All right, so now it's time to do our thingamabob, the mythos phase. All right, first thing we will tick-tock, clock. And that is Istanbul. It's got the green thing, so we're safe there. We don't have to increase the threat. All right, anything that has a red thingamabob on it, an actions thing, that it's going to trigger. He does. Let's see what this says over here.
Something?
I don't think so. Let's check the back real quick. I don't think so. Nah, I don't think
Okay.
so. It's probably just to tell you to maybe look at the card. But he does. So let's make sure we do this in the correct order. So the first thing that would happen is that we would do monsters. So the cultist would have activated, but... Oh, actually, it does. It's right there. An investigator on this space or an adjacent space loses 1 health and sanity. Okay, we're safe. No big deal.
We're far away from that.
Yeah. He can't affect us. So that was the monster that went first. The next thing that'll happen is the ancient one. So the ancient one says each investigator may move 1 space toward the bent pyramid. Then each investigator that did not move loses 1 sanity. So I will move. So that'll just put me right there where the... Can you move me there? Because that'll pull me towards Africa, basically. So, and then... You would actually go to the bent pyramid. There you go.
Oh, I thought I would go to this little thing here.
No, I don't think that is well, I mean, I guess it's this right here is what it would be. So, I guess that puts you there then. So, okay. But that way you don't lose sanity, though. Unless you want to lose a sanity. That's up to you.
No, I already lost 1. Thanks.
Okay, so then the next thing that would click would be the any Mythos cards, which there's none out that would trigger, so nothing bad happens with those. Possessions and conditions, with neither one of us have anything bad with that. So, all right. Next, we will spawn a gate. So go ahead and get us a monster. You need to pull out of one of the 2 red cups, not the blue one, because that's epic monsters. All right, so the Himalayans have a thingy, and what do we got here? What kind of monster?
Serpent people. When this monster is spawned, move it to the Amazon.
Amazon, yep. All right, so no big deal there. So let's see what the rest of our card says. It says, before your very eyes, the stars shift in the night sky. Constellations break apart and reform, shattering your previous predictions of the omen's perplexing stars. Event: move the omen counterclockwise by 1, then advance doom by 1 for each gate on the game board that corresponds to the current omen. So it goes back, and that triggers right there. Bam. So it moves forward 1. That really stinks. That was a bummer. All right, let's see how we're going to do next. All right, so nothing too exciting. I think I'd like to try out this little expedition here. Sometimes you get good stuff, right? So I will just spend 1 action to move here, and then I'm going to spend a 2nd action to gain an additional focus token. So, Carmen?
Okay, I'm going to use my action to draw 2 clues from the clue pool.
Okay, so here we go.
Spawn 1 and discard the other.
18, and so we got 1 here on the Amazon, and 18 would be right down here. So here.
Well,
I'd say this
fight the serpent people.
I'd probably do
here.
this one then. Yeah, we'll get rid of this one then.
They're on 18.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move to Rome so that I can improve my willpower, hopefully.
This first mystery is extremely difficult. Typically with 2 players, you have to do like half the number of players and put maybe like 1 clue onto the mystery to be able to solve it. The fact we got to put 2 clues on this is going to take a little while. Or as my wife liked to remind me, are encounters, not actions. Okay, so I'm going to do the expedition. So I need Waka Waka.
Waka Waka.
Yes. Thank you. Arkham. So let's see. You descend into a series of tunnels hidden beneath the Arkham's old cemetery. The stonework indicates these twisting passages are as old as the city itself. You search the dark halls looking for some indication of the purpose. I have to test my eyeballs. And I roll
Batman.
5. Who are you? Worst nightmare. So I passed.
Yay!
Okay, so we go to here. You find papers linking the city's founders to witchcraft. Gain 1 incantation spell. So go ahead and pull from the bottom of the deck until you find the first incantation spell and give it to me, please. Thank you. The documents hint at the coming doom. I have to test my lore -1. Ooh, that means I only roll 1. Ugh.
Here's your incantation spell.
The Mists of Rala. Okay. Well, let's see what happens here. Should I keep testing? Let's go. Oh, come on, Black. You can do it again. Come on. Ding! I'll spin a focus. How's that? So I'll spin a focus, and I'll roll again. So, floop. Come on, you. Let's go. Blue this time. Oh, blue failed me. One more time. That's what the focuses are for, right? Okay, we can do this.
No.
What color should I go this time? Let's go red. Red sounds good, right? Because it's red hot, right, baby? Red hot!
Oh,
Damn, it's not red
wow.
hot at all. I failed 3 times. So, all right, forget it. If you pass, advance the active mystery by 1. Oh, crap. We could have put a clue on there. If you fail, you feel lost and afraid, lose 1 sanity, and gain a paranoia condition. So I need a paranoia condition.
Man.
I'll grab that while you take the camera.
Okay, the expedition has moved to the heart of Africa, and I am in Rome. So when in Rome, you grab an orange card.
Is that what happens when
What
you're in Rome?
happens when you're in
I
Rome?
have no idea about that.
The monstrous statues in the Bosco de Mostri are whispering. You try to speak to the overgrown sculptures. Oh man, I gotta use my influence again. I kind of sucked at that last time. Oh. This time it's not a librarian though, so maybe the monsters will like me.
And they do.
The monsters love me.
Hello, Carmen.
The monstrous statues. Okay. I tried to speak to them. If I pass, they foretell good fortune, improve your willpower. Yay! My willpower.
Your willpower, which is your brain, right? There's a +1 on your brain. And that's it.
I am so
good.
smart.
You are smart. All right, I gained a madness condition. It says when you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, discard this card. Whenever the thingamabob happens, it says test my brain. If you fail, flip this card, which could not. I bet you that's not good. All right, so Mythos phase. We need a clue, a clue. So let's spawn a clue.
More clues.
And it's number 17, which is right there, actually. All right, let's see here. Everything in the room is rotten or corroded. All that remains of the wizard is a pile of fine dust marked by 2 small fingerprints. Treader of the dust. Ongoing rumor. When this card enters play, spawn the quill uterus epic monster on Rome. When it is defeated, solve this rumor.
The quill uterus.
Yeah, we're going to call it the quill uterus. We'll see if we can find this monster. Hang on. All right, Carmen's got a friend. This is the quill uterus. Don't go poking at that, boys. Ooh. All right, let's see what this thing says here real quick. Yes, I said that. What's that? Yeah. All right, so whenever the thingy happens, it says the lead investigator may impair his strength. If he does not, at the end of the Mythos phase, draw and resolve another Mythos card without resolving that card's result. Oh, my God. We got to get rid of this guy. And we don't know how tough he is yet, so this is kind of bad.
My strength is 1, so.
Yeah, and you would have to impair it down to nothing. Well, at least I did increase it, so I could impair mine. Yeah. Do you want to be a lead investigator?
Not really.
All right, so I'm just going to prepare for travel to get a boat ticket. Then I'm going to travel here, spend the boat ticket, and then I'll wind up on top of the uterus monster. What are you going to do?
I'm going to prepare for travel. For a train ticket, and then I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna use my train ticket to get to this clue.
So you're gonna do the 17 clue? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a good turn. I like that.
Because when I see a monster, I run away.
All right, let's see what the uterus monster does. All right, let's bring him over here. Flip him over. All right, so he is. Oh God, this ain't gonna be good at all. I'm gonna lose a lot of freaking sanity on this, and I might not good at all. Alright, so -1 on my brain, which means I roll 1 die. Good chance I'm going to be losing something. It does say that if you lose health from the strength test, roll 1 die. On a 1 or a 2, you are devoured. Oh. Great! Great! So this is really bad. Toughness is equal to investigators +2, so he's 4 on his toughness.
Wow.
Do you realize just how screwed I am right now, Carmen? And then I failed that, so that's already 3 sanity. So I'm down to 1 sanity already.
That's
so
not good.
Well, typically not. Yeah, let's see. All right. So I am 3 strength, and then roll 1 additional die when resolving a strength during a combat encounter. You may reroll 1 die when resolving a strength test during a combat encounter. So I need a total of 4 dice, which...
Let's get you 1 of each color.
I don't like
that?
What's about to happen here. I got to at least get 2 successes.
Yes!
Oh my God. And then I could re-roll 1 too. Okay. So at least I hit him twice. So that's something. Woo! At least, right? Let's get him 2 wounds on him, and then I'm not going to be able to stay here and try to fight him again the next turn. There is absolutely no way. So, all right, Carmen. You going for a clue?
I am. I am in the city to inspect the municipal libraries. It's just so fitting. Transcribed copy.
Yeah, that's twice, too.
Of the it's like a Scooby-Doo book. The Book of the Dead.
That's not the book.
After the book was found on the body of a dead cultist. Oh, gosh. Okay, so observation.
Yep, so I got you 3 dice here.
All right, -1.
Yep. Oh my God! 3 successes. You
Yes.
rock all night, sweet, sweet Susie.
If you pass, you realize that all of the pages regarding resurrection have been torn out. Gain this clue and 1 additional
Holy crap!
clue.
And then your magnifying glass.
Once...
You just gained 3 clues, didn't you?
No.
Okay.
No. It's whenever you gain a clue during a research encounter, place 1 Eldritch token on this card.
Oh.
So I can do that.
On what?
On know thy enemy unique asset.
There you go.
Okay.
So you just gained 2 clues, right?
See, after reserving a research encounter, if you gained exactly 1 clue, you gain 1 additional clue.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I gained 2 clues. Yes.
Says here, after an investigator resolves a research encounter, he may spend 1 clue he gained from that encounter and place that clue on this card. You want to place? Go ahead and place 1 of them on.
Yep.
All right. So I'll place this one on there, and now we just need 1 more, and we got that mystery solved. So.
Thank you.
All right. Great job, Carmen. You did great. I did bad. You did good. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, so tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Nothing happens though, so we're safe
Yay.
with that. Now bad stuff happens. So first off, cultists. Crap. I just died.
Oh.
Yep. An investigator on this space or an adjacent space loses 1 health or 1 sanity. Oh. Crap.
Saved.
I thought it was 1 of each, so yeah, I'll lose
barely.
the health.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in an adjacent space too. Dang it.
Yes, you are.
I
So
will
you have to
lose
lose
1
1 health or sanity. Okay. So that was monster. What's this monster do? I think he pulls us to him, if I remember correctly.
Roll 1 die. On a 1 or 2, the nearest investigator moves 1 space. Okay. Nope.
All right. So we're safe there. Now he triggers. And he's pulling us to the bent pyramid, so I will move. So.
Okay, and I'm gonna move over to. What I
Cairo.
go to Cairo?
Yeah, because you're on 17. Yeah. Okay, which is actually kind of nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next, I believe that was everything. So, conditions. We need to do conditions. So I do have this here. So I have to test my brain again, which I've not been doing very good with my will. So I have no willpower, and I am continuing to not have any willpower.
Broke your diet again.
I thought you said my diaphragm. Violent outburst. You felt the anger coiled up inside you for such a long time. You just can't control it any longer. You lash out at anyone near you. Each other investigator on your space loses 2 health, and you discard 1 ally asset. Flip this card. Damn.
I'm not on your space.
Yeah, well, I lost my ally though.
Aww.
So that stinks. Oh well. Then I got to keep it too. That's the best part. It doesn't even go away still. All right, so let's see what else. Let's spawn a gate. London.
Wow.
We need a monster.
They're all
Go ahead
right
and put
in
a
a row.
monster on there, please. Okay.
I was flipping it over.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Another cultist. Okay.
Stupid cultist.
All right. At the end of the ordeal, you have been left on your back, uncertain if you are lucky to be alive or simply doomed to survive. Did we make it? Event.
Doomed.
Each investigator rolls 1 die and resolves the matching condition. 1 or 2 gains a bane condition. 3 to 5 gains 1 clue. A 6 gains a boon condition. You want to go first?
2.
You gained a bane condition.
That's lovely. I'm really happy with that.
I got a 4. I get a clue.
A clue.
Yep.
Bane condition.
Okay. So you just take the first one you come across.
The first bad thing?
The first bane condition you come to.
Where's it going to say Bane at? Okay, I found the Bane condition. I'm now cursed. Only 6s are going to count as successes to my test. This is I hate curses. It's like the worst condition.
And then we got to do this here, too.
And then we got to do this, too.
So I'm just going to impair my strength by removing my upgrade of my strength. So
Okay.
I already had a +1 there. I'm just going to take that off, and now I'm just basically nothing.
All right.
Whatever I am. All right, so I need to... It says say when you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die on a 5 or 6 discard this card. I might do that. First, I'm going to travel from the pyramids to the heart of Africa, which puts me here. Then I can just travel to the Nile River for free. This here says recover health and sanity. I think I'm going to rest is what I'm going to do and try to get rid of this paranoia condition. So I need a 5 or 6, and I roll a 1. So that was an absolute waste.
Okay, but you do recover 1 health and 1 sanity because you rested.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay, so I do recover that. So, okay, what are you doing now?
I am in Cairo. I would kind of like to stay there and try to get that clue, I think. So, when am I going to try to get something from here?
What's your handshake? 3?
3, but first I should grab a focus to try to help me out.
So focus.
I'm not going to be able to get anything. I have to roll a 6.
Oh, yeah, you got that stupid curse condition. Yeah, that's not good at all. Nope. So
got nothing.
You wouldn't have gotten anything anyway, so...
I could...
No, I'd save that for when you do your test. You know what I'm saying?
I could take a bank loan to at least get this Mystic Bounty Hunter.
I would not do that. You've already got that cursed condition. I think you're pressing your luck. I don't think that's a good idea at all. I just don't.
The cursed condition... Oh, if I would gain another cursed condition, flip this card, that's probably really bad.
Yeah. Are you sticking with what you got then?
I guess.
Okay. All right, so I get to flip over one of the new special encounter cards, and I am the Nile River, so let's see. An unsuccessful archaeologist needs your help to pay for his trip home. I will do my handshake. My handshake is 3, so let's roll 3 dice.
Come on, handshake.
Yes. If you pass, he shares what he knows about the ancient wonders. Gain 1 treasure map unique asset.
Yay!
If you fail, his bad luck makes you doubt your... Okay, so I need 1 treasure map unique asset. Okay, it says when you gain this card from the deck, place 1 random clue face up on this card. After resolving a location encounter or an expedition encounter on that space, flip this card. So let's see what I get. Can't do Lake Camp. That's the other one, Mountain Madness. Number 10. Where's number 10 at? It's way over there, ain't it? Oh, it's right here, actually. Oh. Ooh, that might happen. Okay. So, I want to get something good. Something shiny.
And I need a clue, a clue.
Here we go.
Dum-ba-bum.
And you are on a city space. Top one.
You wake to find hieroglyphics scratched into your door and try to understand their meaning. So I'm going to do a lore, which is 3.
You can do this. Yes!
These dice love me. Cursed condition? Who cares? I can roll 6s every time. You recognize the symbols for death and... I can't read that. Fire.
Death and fire!
And leave through the window. Gain this clue.
Yes.
Yay!
Which means you actually gain 2 clues.
I gained 2 clues.
We'll put 1 on here, and then we'll get you
One
another
goes on
one out.
there.
So
Yes.
there's another one for you. So that means we've already solved the first mystery, which is yay,
Yay
us!
me!
Yay us! Us. The 2 of us playing. Just because you're the only one placing clues on there doesn't mean I ain't trying. All right, let's see. All right, spawn a clue. A clue! A clue! That is the Himalayas. So where's the Himalayas at? Aren't they up? Yeah,
right
there we go. Okay. Why is there not a monster on this? Oh, that's right. See one down there.
Here.
Right. Okay, space 16 for an exclamation mark. Where's space 16?
No, I don't like exclamation marks.
No, I don't either. Where's space 16? There it is.
Nowhere to be found.
Yep. 4 Eldritch tokens. Let's get those. Yeah, this is going to be a timing thing. It's not going to be good at all.
Scared.
Okay. All right. Some dark magic has some bad juju has taken hold in you. Friends have started ignoring you as if you weren't even in the room. They're playing that game where it's like, is somebody talking? I can't hear nobody. It's getting worse, and you fear that soon you will be invisible to every other person on Earth.
Ignoring
All I'm saying is if I'm invisible, totally going in the girls' locker room. Faded from society. Ongoing rumor. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 16 may attempt to research similar occurrences from the past. Test my eyeball. If he passes, he learns about a Russian folk tale where children go missing. He may spend clues equal to half the investigators to solve this rumor. All right.
I can do that.
Well, I could do it too because I've actually rolled 5 for my eyeballs, and I do have a clue. So I'm pretty. I think I'll head up there and I'll take care of that for us. How does that sound?
Woohoo!
I may stop here along the way and maybe see what that's about. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So we are done with this. Boom, baby.
Where are you? Oh, you're with me.
Where are you? Where are you, Carmen?
In the heart of Africa.
So this has been solved. That's one down. 2 more and we win. All right, let's see what this thing's all about. I'm Batman. Hunter of the Dark. I think we're going to have to spawn this thing. When Professor Unukbuin brought the mesmerizing jewel home to Providence, Rhode Island, none could have fathomed its dark past, or what nefarious manifestation of evil it held trapped within its light. When this card enters play, spawn the Hunter of the Dark. Epic monster. He's in here somewhere.
Epic monster.
And he goes on Arkham. It cannot lose health unless the active...
Batman.
It is. Unless the active investigator has the shining trapezoid artifact. I have no idea what that says. If an investigator would gain an artifact, he may gain the shining trapezoid artifact instead. At the end of the Mythos phase, if the Hunter of the Dark Epic Monster has been defeated, solve this mystery. So.
Oh man!
All right, we got to get
much stuff going on.
Yeah, we got to get an artifact to be able to beat him. That's not cool. So
I could do that.
you still digging? You need the Hunter of the Dark.
I don't see it.
Well, he's in there somewhere. All right, well, it's not going to get any easier now that we've got 2 of these stupid things out. So we need to divide and conquer. This guy's really going to be a thorn in our side. He really is. He's going to keep taking away our strength. I wish we could get up there and fight him, but there's no way that I can beat him. There is absolutely no way.
We need weapons.
Well, I mean, if I wasn't so low on sanity, I would risk it. But he hits me for 3. Which means he could kill me before I even get a chance to fight him. And if I wasn't so... I'd have to get a boat pass, travel, free, and then boom, I could land there and fight him. It's just that if I fail on rolling the die, I'm dead. And then that's it. And that just seems like too big of a risk.
Well, I'm here. I'm in Cairo, which means I'm going to move to Space 17.
Right.
And is a city space.
Yeah.
So I can try to... maybe restock this when I'm there. I don't know.
I don't know.
What?
Well,
I don't have any good weapons or anything in there.
I think it's important that I rest, so I'm going to do rest first.
Okay.
And that will give me back... I'm now... Oops, actually, so I would just actually gain 1 sanity is all I would do. Alright, and then I also get to roll this. On a 5 or 6, I can get rid of this stupid... Jiminy crickets. I'm never going to get rid of my madness, so just stay away from me, please. I can't control myself. And now I'm going to move, and then I'll take the free path here to the bent pyramid. So, all right, Carmen?
Okay. I will move to Space 17.
Which is here, and then you got 1 more action.
I'm going to try. I'll test my influence and see if I can get something. Why not? I mean, what else am I going to do?
Let's be pigs.
I could rest. But
Yeah.
It's no fun.
Yeah. And you got...
I got nothing.
Nothing because you're cursed. All right.
That stinks.
Well, you can do the bank loan if you want. I don't suggest it.
If I do the bank loan, it would give me this spend 1 focus in place of a clue.
I wouldn't do it. I don't know if it's worth it.
I don't think it is.
Yeah. All right, let's do our actions. I said actions again, didn't I? Okay, so I need a red one, so let's see if I get an artifact. All right, so I am not in Alexandria. I am in the Bent Pyramid. You try to recollect reading the book, you try to recollect reading the book Life as a God, which described the Dark Pharaoh's throne room. I have to do my lore -1, which means I only roll 1 die.
Come on, you can do it.
And I failed. I could spin my clue and redo it. That's what it's for, right?
Sure.
Let's do it. Damn! If If you pass, you find a hidden treasure room, gain 1 relic artifact. If you fail, a trap catches you by surprise, gain 1 injury condition.
my
Well,
goodness.
that's what I
We
freaking
needed
need.
that. All right, city encounter it is. I'm always in the city.
I got an internal injury.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
To find the city's legendary magic shop requires knowledge of
Yep.
whatever that is. Ley lines?
Layla,
If you pass, okay.
you got me on my knees.
It's lore -1, right? Yeah, so.
Yes!
Oh, yeah! If you pass, the owner will sell you only a single curio. Gain 1 random magical asset from the deck.
So magical assets? So
fancy.
where would that come from? What'd you get?
Okay, my magical item is this awesome, what is it, a tome. Gain
Cultist Journal.
+2 willpower and +2 strength during combat encounters.
Why don't you go
Man,
kill that thing?
I
then?
really needed that.
Yeah.
So I have 3 strength now, and 5 willpower?
Yeah.
Think I should go try to kill it now?
Yeah, I think
Really?
you got the capacity better than I do now.
Dun, dun, dun,
I'm all
dun.
beat up over here. I'm crazy,
Hey.
and I got internal wounds.
What am I trying to kill? This one that's in Rome?
Yeah, we need to get rid of him. He's gonna keep sapping our strength. Mythos time. Oh, goody goody. All right, so let's tick tock tick tock. It's the clock and the Himalayans now, so we will lose. All right, what are we at? 10. Oh boy. Okay. All of our things. We start with monsters first. So you are near a cultist, and technically I am
or
too.
1 sanity.
So I'll lose 1 strength.
Let's see. I guess I'll lose 1 sanity.
And then that one would trigger as well, so nothing. Let's roll a die for them. I believe it was a 1 or a 2. Nope, so nothing happens with the snake people over there. I don't believe that. That's it, right? That's it. He doesn't do nothing, so. All right, he is going to pull us towards the bent pyramid. Sure, I'm pulled towards the bent pyramid. Look at me. You would go to...
Cairo?
Yeah, it looks like you'd be back in Cairo, which sucks. Why don't you just lose the 1 sanity?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
instead.
works.
All right, next thing, let's see. Make sure we do all these in the right order. Affects monsters, ancient one. So Mythos cards. Let's see. Search the asset deck, discard pile, and reserve for all assets with value equal to or greater than the number of Eldritch tokens on this card, and return them to the game box. Then discard 1 Eldritch token from this card. If there are no Eldritch tokens, search the asset deck, discard, and reserve. So everything that has a 4 or better all through that entire asset deck, we have to remove those. So everything that's a 4 or higher. And now we remove one of these. So, boy, that really stinks. We're going to lose a lot of good stuff out of there now. All right, and then he is going to impair my strength again. So now I am now here's something new, guys. See, look. Now I'm at -1 on that. So I am down to 1 strength. So not good. Not good at all. And I believe... Oh, now we got our stupid cards. Let's see. So I test my mind. My mind is 2. So let's see what happens here. I am rolling like shiznabot. Whew, okay. Test my strength. Oh, phenomenal. And it just went down. So, crap. All right. So.
What happened? You gotta flip your card?
Come on, camera. Internal bleeding. The hacking fit is too excruciating to continue moving, and you begin coughing up blood. Lose 1 health
Ew.
and become delayed. Then discard this card.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just getting... Bad game for me, dude. Go ahead and put that back with the conditions.
Good assets out of here.
All right, they just put them over there with that discarded one there. And then, yeah, it's getting to be a lot to keep track of. So
I get to
all
try to get rid of my cursed condition. I roll
What do you
1
do?
die
and what do you need?
on a 4, 5, or 6.
Uh-huh. Then it goes away. Oh, nice.
Yes.
Good. So you just got rid of it.
Cursed
Phenomenal.
condition.
All right, now we spawn a gate. So let's see. Rome. So, oh, good. More stuff on Rome. So another monster goes there. Let's see what we get. And it is the crawling one. Okay, so nothing
scared.
special. He just goes straight on
It's
the
gonna
spot.
crawl at me.
All right, so you ready? If this vision is true, you have confronted the Dark Pharaoh many times over the course of many lives. Each What? Yeah, it is. It's from this expansion. Each incarnation has been preparing you for this final battle. Visions of past lives. The
Incantation?
What? Each incarnation.
That's weird.
It's the instant breakfast, remember?
Oh, it's because we've had past lives.
Yes.
I see.
The lead investigator tests his brain. Then he improves a number of skills equal to that. Oh.
Oh, yay.
So, okay,
Come
this could be
on.
good. I could
Come
get
on,
rid of
let
my
it be
strength
good.
impairment.
No,
I
of course
get
it's
nothing.
not good.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Well, I obviously just suck at this game. I mean, so I'm going to stand up. That's
It's your character.
when you're
Get with it, Joe.
Okay. Is that my whole turn just standing up, or do I got one more action? I can't remember.
I think it's just one action.
If I have one more action, I'm thinking about resting, or I'll just travel to this 10 space and try to do this thing and see what that gives me. But I'll look that up in the rule book. What are you going to do?
I'm going to get a train ticket.
Okay,
To
and you're
Rome.
just going to go to Rome. Okay.
Yep, because I'm going to beat up that monster.
All right. Yeah, so I just get to stand up and that's it. I mean, I am sucking so
This
bad.
game is-
So bad.
Not your fault.
All right, so the Bent Pyramid. A voice offers you a glimpse of the future, and you witness a terrifying vision of your own death. Mind -1. Why the hell is it always my mind -1? It is every single freaking time. And every time I fail. If you pass, you keep your cool and find a powerful object deeper than... If you fail, you believe that this is your inescapable fate. Gain 1 despair condition, because that's what I need.
We'll have to check that too, I guess.
I'm just going to pull the damn trigger already and just end this.
Here's the monster. We've already hit him twice. I'm going to have to roll willpower -1. My willpower is a 3, 4, 5. So I
you
roll 4.
Let's get you one of each color. How's that sound?
I don't know. You touched my dice. I don't
You
know
ain't joking.
how I
I
feel
know.
about
I'm like,
that.
really cursed.
Woo!
That works
Look
good
at
for
there.
you.
Okay.
So you got 2 successes, which means you do still take 1 damage.
Okay.
So you lose 1 sanity.
Oh no. My
Yeah.
brain.
I'm going a little crazy over here.
Alright,
now
and
you're
then
doing
my
your
strength is 3.
Okay.
And then his has a 2, so.
All right, we'll get you these 3 right here. How's that sound? And you do have a focus and 2 clues still, so that's it. You killed him. Great
Yes.
job. And he does not. You do not get any wounds.
Doesn't hurt me either.
All right, so now you can go on to the next.
Gone.
Now you can go on to the next monster,
Next monster.
which is the crawling one. Let's see
Oh,
what
I'm
he
scared
does.
of this one. Okay, so willpower
Wait. Magical resistance. Damage is equal to your strength.
Magical resistance. Is this
Yeah,
magical?
that thing's magical,
Oh,
so you
no.
can't use that at all. So you're going
That
to
means I roll a
do
2.
2 on your will. Okay.
Ha-ha.
You'll take 1 sanity loss.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, I need
Here, I'll give you 2.
2.
There you go.
Okay, now my strength is only 1.
Yep.
And his damage is
He
equal
will
to your
do 1.
strength.
Okay, so as long as you get 1 success, you're safe, is what it's saying, so. And you did. So you did hit him. How come you are successful every
I hit
time
him,
you roll the
but
damn
he's
die?
just weakened, okay?
Yeah, it
He's
just
got
takes
3
1 wound on him, that's all.
toughness.
So you did get rid of that monster,
Yes.
so that did get rid of that Mythos card, so that's good. So even though you didn't
That
kill
is
the other
good,
one,
right.
at least you got rid of
I
the...
kind of forgot. I got distracted about the Mythos card because I had 2 monsters there.
Yeah, you got rid of the important one, though. That's
Yeah.
what really matters. So.
But I can't close the gate as long as there's a monster, right? So
No,
that
you can't,
stinks.
unfortunately.
Okay. And we still got that Mythos card.
All right, let's see what other sucky things are going to happen to me. All right, so let's advance this thingy here. How many of the zigzaggies do we have? Just 1, I believe. Yeah, so go ahead and advance. We're down to 9. This ain't good, man. All right, now we do the thingamabobs. So you are going to take 2 loss on either strength or... Yeah. And I'm going to do 1 because of right here, because I'm next to here, so... I will do strength again, so...
I'm down to 2 strength and 2 sanity.
Oh, goodness. You're going to have to rest.
Yep.
Okay. Roll a die. See if that thing triggers. On a 1 or a 2, it triggers. Okay, I'll do it. Here you go. Oh, you got it. Thank you. And it did.
Sorry.
So what does it do?
Does something. Pull somebody
I think
over.
it pulls us.
The nearest investigator moves 1 space towards this monster.
Here. I think we're about equal. It doesn't matter because we're both right there. All right. Next, this is going to. This will pull us towards the bent pyramid. So I go right back, and then you have to go as well. So.
Yay!
Yeah.
I like being next to the pyramids.
Next will be our thing. So here I go again. So I test my mind because I'm never going to get rid of this stuff. I'm just going to have it the entire game. The entire game. And this one here, I simply lose 1 sanity. Phenomenal. So here we go. Oh, man, this has been such a horrible game. All right, do you have any? No,
Nope, I have nothing.
Must be nice. All right, now you get to go through the asset deck and remove any card that has a 3. So all these 3s go away.
Oh.
All the 3s come out of there, and we pull off another one of these. So, and it's getting down there. We're gonna lose every asset in the deck at this rate. So, all right, now we will spawn a gate, which is
That's
Arkham.
a lot of work.
Right.
Now all the 3s.
And now we will put. What do we got here? It's a zombie. Discard this. Oh, it's whenever that thing triggers. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're getting a lot of gates out. You keep replaying the struggle in your mind. Just as you gained the upper hand, a smug expression crept over the monstrosity's face. Just for an instant. What did that abomination know? You didn't. Hunter becomes the hunted event. Each investigator on a space containing a monster gains a hunted condition. Well, neither one of us are on a space, so no biggie there. All right. I'm going to try to rest, and unfortunately because of my despair condition, I cannot recover sanity, so all I recover is 1 health.
Can you not recover sanity only when you rest with that?
My paranoia is sticking with me, and now I flip this. The agony of living in such a cruel world is a fate worse than death. At every waking moment, you think only of putting an end to your miserable existence. Test my mind -1. If you pass, discard this injury. If you fail, gain 1 injury condition and flip this card. I gain another injury condition, so. And
this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I literally cannot do any
now
actions.
You have a head injury.
All I am doing is just nothing but just standing around.
Dying would probably be preferable.
At this point, yes. I get rid of all these conditions, it would be phenomenal.
That's what it says. You keep thinking, okay, so I'm in the pyramids, which means I'm here. And I'm going to take my free action to get here, and then I'm going to move
to the Nile.
To the Nile River, which means that was only one action to move there. Another action, I will rest.
Okay. And then we're ready for our encounters, which I am on space 10. Maybe something good can come from this. We'll see. Okay, so I need just a generic encounter for me to fail now.
You're in the wilderness.
It is wild out here. Extreme conditions have left you fevered and delirious. You force yourself to keep moving, putting a terrible strain on your body.
I bet it's a strain on your body.
All I roll is 1.
All those injuries you've got.
And I fail. All right. If you fail, the fever grows worse, and you begin to see things, gain a hallucination condition. That's it. Let's make sure that we're up and current. I have an internal injury. I hallucinate. I'm paranoid. And, well, I have despair. Why in the world would I be in despair? I have no idea. All right, let's see what my treasure map is. As you enter the massive underground library that was marked on your map, you are amazed at the sheer volume of information that must be contained within these tombs. Gain 1 tomb unique asset and improve my book reading skills, then discard this card. Alright, well at least I got that, so we'll see what that is. I'll draw it here in a second. Hey, wait, that means I get to improve 2 things, right? So what I'll do is I'll just take that off of my strength and my impairment, and then I'll improve my book. That's at least something. a little bit better,
I
right?
cannot find this hallucination. Oh, here
Well,
it is.
trust me, I'm.
It's another madness condition.
I mean, are you seriously supposed to have this? Am I that freaking mad? All right, I'm going to need a unique tomb asset out of here. So just off the bottom, the very first one we find. Okay, just real quick, I decided to leave my strength at -1. Every time I'm doing something, it always seems to be this because of all these. So I'm going to increase my willpower instead. Let's see if I can get rid of this crap. All right, an old journal action. I can test my eyeballs. If you pass, you discover information that may prove useful to your cause, and then flip this card. Okie dokie. Well, Carmen, your turn.
I'm on the special sideboard, so I get this special brown encounter card. Ooh. Where am I? I'm in the Nile River. Looking into the water, you see your reflection turn into a mummy. Ah! That's 3. I need dice, dude.
I'm sorry.
They're all the way over there.
I've got all the sucky dice over
I
here.
can reach them. Don't tell me they're sucky.
That's 1 success.
1 success.
Rock on with your bad self.
If you pass, the image fades and a glow surrounds you. Recover 1 health and 1 sanity. And if Nephron Ka is the ancient one, gain
Yes.
1 boon condition.
Oh,
Woo!
nice! My God, you got a boon condition and that.
Yay!
You get everything
Yay,
good.
me!
I know.
I got the best boon
Yeah.
condition ever. I am blessed. Thank
All right, let's flip our card here. Let's see what we get. All right, let's do that. We have 1. Okay, so
Just have
close
1?
to
Okay.
8. Yeah, it's gonna get bad though. Here I go. Ugh. So first off, nobody is near the cultists, so we're safe from that. He's gonna pull us towards the bent pyramid. So unless you wanted to lose sanity, which I don't think either one of us want to, right? All right, the Mythos card itself. Guess what?
Hold on. Serpent people.
Yeah, that's right. They pulled me back. There you go. So. All right, just go through all these and pull out all the number 2s now. So. Yeah, we're going to lose everything in the reserve. I mean, might as well face it at this point. We ain't going to be able to get that. All right. He pulled us. Now I got to do all this crap. So. Test my mind. If I fail, flip this card. I roll 3 dice. If I fail on all this, I really am just gonna, what the hell? I mean, what the hell? In the past, you've barely been able to hear the whispering at the edge of your conscience. Now that the voices are more audible, you can hear the horrible demands they are making you lose 1 sanity. Well, I'm gonna die, just so you know, because that makes me lose a sanity. So that's it. My guy died finally. Get the hell out of here. You're done.
I'm glad he died. I'm glad. I mean, he wasn't doing nothing anyways. He was just wandering around, getting all kinds of madness, just doing nothing. And I want to be someone else now. And I want to do better.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, don't lose it. Don't let me touch the die. Oh,
Ha.
you got a 4. You're safe. Okay. So that's it for all the stuff out here now. I don't have to go through all the rest of them. So let's spawn a gate. It is Shanghai, which is here. And we'll get a monster.
No, it's another red one.
This monster's bent. How do you get all bent up? It's another cultist. Alright. Goodness, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3 red. 4 red ones. Holy crap.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, we are in trouble. You're right. Here, by the way, you're the lead investigator now.
Yay!
So I got to pick a new character, which I'm going to just take the farmhand. I've always done better with him when we practiced.
So special.
And I don't know why I just didn't take him to begin with, because he's all nice and strong. And I don't have to deal with this Doofosaurus Rex here. So let's get him all done. Get Joe Diamond out of here. And we may have to encounter him if you want to. I don't want to go near him. I think he's stupid. All right. So you've pushed everything to the breaking point. Your mind-body relationships and possessions have all been worn thin by the demands of your quest. But you cannot relent, not on the brink of disaster. The end is nigh! Event.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Each investigator discards 1 item possession, 1 ally asset, 1 task asset, 1 spell, 1 clue, 1 focus, and 1 improvement token. Then each investigator loses 1 health and 1 sanity.
What?
Seriously? That is like the stupidest thing ever.
Did we just lose everything then?
Each
Everything?
investigator discards 1 item possession, 1 ally asset, 1 task asset, 1 spell, 1 clue, 1 focus, and 1 improvement token. Then each investigator loses 1 health and 1 sanity. I mean, that is like, Jesus, man, this game is really just rigged against this man.
Wow, this is terrible. This is terrible.
Yeah, this is like the absolute worst this game has ever treated us, man, big time. Well, I gotta finish.
I lose a clue too.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
and 1 focus. If you had a focus, you lost that
I lost
as well.
it too. Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad
yeah.
I didn't use them.
Yeah, good thing, right? So you can just get rid of it now. So, all right. So let's see where I start. I start in
Improvement token.
space 6, which
Oh,
is here, and I start with a sledgehammer asset. All right, your lead investigator.
I am lead investigator. Moving here does not cost an action, so I have 2 actions left.
Well, technically you moved. I think it's still a move action. I don't know. Maybe. Think. Does it say it just doesn't cost an action?
Once per round during the action phase, an investigator may move along any number of interconnected local paths without performing an action.
Oh, okay. Yep, you're right.
Okay, then I'm gonna spawn a clue. So draw 2 clues from the clue pool,
Okay.
spawn one of them.
Well, we can't do that one because that was the wrong one. That's for the other. So, Buenos Aires that's actually right here. Buenos Aires.
Or 21.
21, which is right here. Ooh, let's not.
do this
yeah.
one. Okay. Then I'm gonna rest. So
Okay.
1 brain and 1 heart.
I guess I'll just head up here to San Francisco and then sit around and goof off. I
Are
don't
you
know.
gonna grab a boat ticket?
Yeah, I'll grab a boat ticket, I guess. Alright. Okay, encounter time. Are you ready? So you got the bent pyramid. You're first. Phew. Yeah, we gotta let the camera charge, so go ahead.
You search the area for anything to help in your fight. Observation. That's a 4.
Go ahead. Are you gonna give me a
Of
nice
each
weapon?
color.
1.
Yes. If you pass, you find an ancient message inside the red pyramid. Gain 1 clue.
So you gain 2 clues then.
If you fail, you grow Okay, so
You
I
didn't get an artifact?
didn't get an artifact.
Well, what's the point of being on the bent pyramid if you're never? We have never gotten an artifact yet on that thing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm at San Francisco. So, do you think I should do the San Francisco one, or maybe do a generic one and see if maybe that would give me an artifact? I don't really care about improving my observation. Let's see if I get lucky. And so I'm on a city. All right, this city is home to an exclusive club for world travelers. You try to convince them that granting you a membership would be a prestigious feather in their cap. My handshake -1, which means I roll 1. I passed.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. If you pass, the other members will graciously help you with your future travel plans, gain 1 ship ticket and 1 train ticket. So basically all I did was just gain a train ticket. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was like
It was worth a shot, you know.
dumbest encounter ever.
Yeah. All right, Mythos phase. We do this, and we do have 1 of those.
Yep.
So, oh, good, a monster surge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monsters we need. Holy crap!
Whoops! I think we're showing how rusty we are at Eldritch Horror. Monster surges should only be applied to the current omen. Yeah, we added a few too many monsters, and we're going to do it again, and again, and again. By the end of this game, there will be monsters all over the place.
Did you get them all out already?
No.
Make sure you look for the green thingies on them, just in case. Oh, the one-
Cultists have green thingies, but
Yeah, that just means you just look to the sheet for their information. Okay. Are you
Was
all
I
done?
supposed to get all of them? Did you get any monsters at all?
No, I didn't get
All
any.
right, well, we need 1 more then.
Where's it going?
Over there by you.
I already did that one. You handed
Oh.
that to me.
Okay.
So then we spawn a clue. The bent pyramid. Which ain't gonna do us a lick of good. Alright. We can't seem to get this stupid artifact to even fight that thing. I mean, at this rate,
Yeah.
we will never, ever be able to do anything. Alright, so ever since you were bitten, you have been kept awake by fever. For the 3rd time in less than a day, you peel away the festering bandages. The wound is not healing. If anything, it's getting worse. Vile wounds. Event. The lead investigator loses 2 health and gains an infection condition.
Thanks.
This is just stacked against us, dude. I'm telling you, this is horrible. That is
I
two
lose 2
horrible ones in a
health.
row.
Which means I have 2 health.
Yeah.
And I gain what kind of condition?
An infection condition.
An infection condition.
Yeah, lucky you. Alright, let's plan on what we're going to be doing next. You're first.
Alright, so.
We got to get rid of some monsters. Big time. But we need that artifact. I mean, we could still get super duper 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 lucky and try to get through these last 2. But we can't get the stupid artifact. And there's no sense in leaving there until we get it. So I will head to Tokyo. So basically on my turn, I'm just going to travel to here and spin my boat ticket. That's all I'm going to. And then I've got one other action.
I don't know what to do. I guess I'll perform a rest action and try to get rid of this infection. So on a 4, 5, or 6, I discard this card. That was only okay.
No.
Of course not. Now I could spin a clue to re-roll it.
You got 3 clues, man. There you go.
Yay! Got rid of this. Spent a clue.
Put your clue in here. Don't throw it
Okay.
back in there.
Second action.
Why don't
I
you
don't
just
know
get a
what to
ticket?
do.
Well,
Can't
you
get
can't.
a ticket.
Okay, well, just
Get a focus token.
Get a focus token, exactly.
Okay.
Well, this is a big moment. If Carmen can obtain this artifact, we might have a chance. If she doesn't, I think it's game over for us.
Because I rested. I
Okay.
just wasn't able to get a health.
Alright.
The Bent Pyramid. Snafuru's funerary chamber appears empty, but you search the area. Observation -1.
Oh my god, 3 6s. The number
Wow,
of the beast!
so awesome.
What did you get, though?
If you pass, you discover a hidden panel. Gain 1 artifact!
Okay, about time. So we need
I
that.
was beginning to think maybe I should just go for the generic wilderness one instead of a bent pyramid one.
Okay, so we need. What's that thing called? It's the Trapezor. Okay, I'll look for that thing because that's what we need. So.
Alright.
Alright, so phenomenal. Here, I'll let you. I can't see.
And
it.
then you need Tokyo.
There it
You
is.
need a
I
purple
think
card.
that's it right there. Yeah. Okay, so now we can fight that stupid
The
thing.
Shining
It just says.
Trapezohedron.
It just says if an investigator would gain an artifact, he may gain that instead. So.
Shining Trapezohedron.
The active investigator has the. So it has to be the active investigator. So.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so Tokyo. After Mori Uru's death, you see notes he took while translating an arcane book. Gain a rack spell. I need a rack. W-R-A-C-K. Spell. You search his library for the original text. I do my eyeballs, which are 3. I failed. I'll spin my focus. Oh, come on. Come on. Jesus Christ. Alright. If you pass, you find it, gain 1 tomb unique asset. If you fail, you are caught, gain a detained condition. Why the hell not? It's the way the whole game is gone for me. Why don't we just play, let's watch Carmen play Eldritch Horror.
And win all by myself.
You pretty much are. You do realize that, right? So here's my detained condition. Restriction, you cannot move or perform actions other than the action on this card. So basically I just have to do my hand, I have to do fancy handshakes until I can leave. My rack spell, when resolving a combat encounter, you may test my lore -1. If you pass, gain +5 strength during that encounter. Phenomenal.
Sweet.
All right, now let's take a look at your artifact. What is it?
It is the Shining Trapezohedron. It's pretty cool. It says here, choose 1 monster on any space and roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, discard that monster.
Oh.
On a 1 to 4, move that monster to your space. Well,
So you might just be able to get rid of him.
I have been
Yeah.
rolling lots of 6s, and I have all these things to re-roll dice with, so I'm feeling pretty good
We
about
might
this.
be able to do this. All right, let's see what our Mythos card is, though. All right, we do advance this again, which means
Oh, my.
we have 4 of them. So we already counted it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not good. All right, we do another monster surge. All right, guys, hang on. We'll be back.
Good.
That's a lot of freaking monsters.
That's a lot of
I have never
monsters.
seen that freaking many monsters come out. All right, let's get a clue. That goes to God, what does that say? Rome. This goes on Rome. Like we're ever going to get
We're
that.
never going to get to that.
All right. For centuries, the men from the mosque of Ibubu have stood against the servants of... Now they travel the world to undo the Black Brotherhood's evil. The event. Each investigator resolves one effect of his choice. Recover 1 health and sanity. Discard 1 impairment token. Discard 1 illness, injury, or madness condition. So I can't get rid of this. So what's your condition? Anything? You don't have one?
So I'm going to recover a health and a sanity, I guess.
I don't have anything I can do because I can't gain nothing. I can't nothing. So, wow, even when good things happen, bad things are happening.
Okay, I am the lead investigator.
Steal.
For 1 action, I'm going to grab a focus.
Focus. That gives you 2 now. And now it's time to lay the smackdown on this epic monster and advance this mystery.
Shining Trapezohedron. Choose 1 monster on any space.
We choose you, Pikachu.
Roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, discard
I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch
that monster. I don't know, you've been handing me dice
it.
this
Okay.
whole game.
This one right here.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you do have a boon condition. How's that not still a success?
I don't know.
What's it say?
It says on a 5 or 6, discard that monster.
Yeah, but that would be a normal roll of 5 or 6. This, to me,
know.
you've got the boon condition, which means 4 5s or 6s are successes.
Yeah.
I think it's still a success.
I think it is, but
Okay.
I think it's not for sure. And
Boom,
so
it's dead.
Probably.
I'm telling you, you've got the, but it's not counting the, it's not.
It actually says on a 1 to 4, move that monster to your space, but I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a success, honestly.
I think
on a
it's
success.
well. It
discard
doesn't say that
monster.
technically. You're right. So
Okay,
it
so-
moved to your space.
No,
Well, first, right.
Reroll.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
reroll.
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it extra.
Okay. Do it again. Don't do that one again. Do this. There we go. Boom.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh,
He's
now
gone.
it's done. Gone.
Okay.
Gone.
So that was your 2
Okay.
actions then. So, all right.
That was.
Because you got the focus and then you did your action on your card.
Oh, right. But
Uh-huh.
I can move here for free. Boop.
Yep. Yes, you can. Alexandria. Okay. So I can't do nothing basically because I am detained. Everything bad happens to me.
I'm sorry.
I have to do a local action. I have to test my handshake. If I pass, I discard this card. If not, I just sit here. I passed! Hallelujah!
That's
Hallelujah!
amazing.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel to here, use my boat, and then I'm going to go to here, which will... Oops, I can't actually do that. I'll be stuck on 17 for now. I want to try to get over to here because I think that's where the rest of the action is going to be. So, all right, encounter phase. So you are first, Alexandria.
Alexandria. You receive an invitation to a banquet. Ooh. On the back, you find arcane writing. Gain 1 glamour spell. I got it.
I'm so sexy.
All right. So I gain a glamour spell. You may gain a haunted condition to accept the invitation and
Nope.
dine with the dead
Nope.
in the catacombs.
Nope. Just gain
In
your
that
glamour
case,
spell.
I would get a tome unique asset too.
I
But
would not.
I gain a glamour spell.
You are so glamorous.
Glamorous.
You know it. And then I do one of these, which is a city. A mob blames famed occultist for several strange deaths. You intervene to prevent his arrest. I have to check my handshake with -1. And I passed! And if you pass, gain the unique asset with this funny name. So I need a unique asset with the funny name.
Okay.
And that is it. We're going to go into the, whatchamacallit now.
My glamour spell says it's alter fate. You may trade conditions, focus, improvement tokens, and impairment tokens as part of a trade action.
Oh,
weird.
Mine says it's an ally. You may add 1 success to your test result when resolving a influence, the handshake test, during an acquire asset action, which is not going to be worth jack. Seems how we're probably going to lose them all anyways. Really, even when something good happens, nothing happens for me.
Yeah.
It's just compounding, man. All right, so put that on the bottom of the deck if you wouldn't mind, please. All right, here we go. Let's advance this. We do have 1 gate out. I think London.
It's buried under monsters.
Yeah, so we got 2 left. Whew. We have to do all of the things. Holy crap, this is going to take a while. All right, so...
The monsters
All right,
go
I
first.
lose 1 health for this monster here.
Okay.
Okay. This guy here. Each investigator on this space loses 1 health. The witch. Each investigator who has a cursed condition loses 1 health. Nothing.
Oh, this is the cultist.
I lose another 1 and another 1,
Oh,
so
cool.
2 more. Jesus, man, this is killing me.
Another cultist, but
Nothing.
you're not. Okay.
Okay.
Cultist.
Deep 1.
Each investigator on this space loses
Nope.
1 sanity. Okay.
The wing thing.
Hunting horror. Move this monster to the nearest space containing an investigator. Then an investigator on that space immediately
It
encounters
just goes probably down to here.
It goes to the dead investigator?
Well, it just moves towards the...
No.
Move this in. So that means it would
That's
hit
me?
you first. So, alright, you get to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then this one here, if I roll a 1 or a 2, I advance Doom by 1. Nope. So we're safe there.
Serpent people.
And that would pull us. And they do. So, technically,
I'm
you're
closer.
here. There. Okay. You get to fight a monster. So, why don't you work on fighting your monster right now while I just finish this up here. So, he is going to pull us back to the bent pyramid, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, wait a minute. I mean, yeah, I guess he would fight you first, no matter
It
what.
says you encounter it immediately.
So, that needed to happen right here, and that monster stays there. So, do that first.
Alright. So, my will is to... Do I have... I lost my stuff, so I have nothing to help me anymore.
Okay, so you got 2 successes, so you lose 1 sanity, because he's a 3.
No.
Okay, and then now he's 2 on that, so...
My strength is a 1, and I no longer have anything
No,
special.
because you lost it because of that stupid card. Nice. And you're still successful, though, so you only take 1 damage.
Okay.
And it takes a damage as well, and then it stays there.
I'll give it my
Okay.
damage.
And
There
then,
you go.
basically, then that thing would have pulled you to here, the serpent people.
Uh-huh.
Now, Nefkara is going to pull us to the bent pyramid.
Okay.
Which
Towards the bent pyramid.
I don't connect there. Oh, actually, I'd go to Cairo now, so, okay.
Okay.
Ugh!
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
just too stinking much!
Now I have conditions.
Now, this goes away, and all of that just...
We have
we're done
nothing.
with all that.
Nothing.
Yep, it's all gone.
Okay. For my conditions, blessed condition on a 1 or 2, I lose it. Glamour, I test my lure.
Come on, honey. Ugh.
Oh no, something bad's gonna happen. You glimpse an alternate time. Wait. That
What?
was I didn't gain anything, right?
No,
okay.
you got 0.
The beings who govern history are not kind to those who meddle. Gain 1 bane condition unless you discard this card. Oh, well, goodbye. I'll just
Yeah.
discard this.
Yeah, big whoop, right?
That, okay.
Okay, so I spawned our gate now, and that's it for now. So here we go. You ready? You need to look for a 1 character unique asset. So in here, you had lost contact with a friend some time ago and have tracked the worshippers of some dark god to a rundown hotel. As you suspected, you find your companion bound and gagged inside. Carmen gained a unique assets character. So.
Oh, it's my friend. She's reading a book in sexy lingerie.
Ooh.
Asenath Wyatt, I don't know. When you gain this card from the deck, gain 1 spell.
Oh, well, now you get a spell as well. Oh, well, actually, I don't know if you gain it from the deck. Well, yeah, technically you did. So, yeah, you gain a spell
When
as well.
a gate spawns, you may discard 2 spells to discard that gate and each monster on that space.
So you got a conjuration spell now as well. What's that do?
Ritual, test lore, +1. If you pass, you may gain 1 item or trinket asset from the reserve.
Okay.
We have nothing. We have no assets in reserve.
We are now on our 3rd clue. In Nefka's time, he enslaved the people of Egypt, performing unspeakable rituals from within a lightless pyramid. The land has long since healed from his bloody reign, but a dark secret still remains.
Mm-hmm.
When this card enters play, place 1 Eldritch token on each of the following spaces. Okay, so Alexandria, Cairo, the River Nile, and the Sahara Desert.
Okay.
After an investigator resolves an encounter on a space containing an Eldritch token, he may spend 2 clues to place that Eldritch token on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half of the investigators, we can do this.
I can
we
do this.
can do this. Then we solve this. This is all we got to do, Carmen. If you do this, you just got to come here, right here with me even. And that we've won the game. So, because you've got 2 clues.
I do.
All right, so I don't think there's a reason that we need to stop the camera to think about what we need to do, because this is really the game right here. So what are you gonna do?
This is a free action.
And now you can get a focus.
I get a focus for an
Sorry.
action. What, should I rest for an action? I
No,
have 2 health.
spawn a clue. Spawn clues.
Sure.
Yeah, because I may need 2 clues myself. Who knows?
They're not gonna go where we need
Yeah,
them.
I don't think so. Don't worry about
I'll
it.
rest because I need a health.
Yeah. Okay.
And what do I need?
And
A
then
sanity too. Yeah. Okay.
I will just gain a clue. I'm sorry, a focus token, and I will rest as well. So, and that's it for me.
All right.
All right. So, okay.
Okay,
Are you ready?
Let's do this.
This is it. So you need a clue card, and if you solve
No,
this,
no.
What? Wait.
There's no clue there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
What's
just the red card.
okay? It says
Encounter.
after an investigator resolves an encounter on a space containing an element. Oh yeah, we
Oh,
got this then.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, we don't even have to successfully. So you can spend 2 clues to place that over. Yeah.
Cairo, a grave robber, sells you a strange object. Gain 1 relic unique asset.
Okay.
He
We don't
wants-
need it, but
A large sum of money in return. So I'm gonna shake his hand and try to convince him he don't want my money.
you
or
don't want my
something.
money.
You don't want no money.
You don't want my money. Yeah, he does. He really, really does.
I could gain 1 clue or gain a debt condition.
Gain a clue.
Well, I mean, if I pass,
Oh.
do I want to re-roll?
No, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and re-roll.
Re-roll.
Just
only
one
one.
die. Yeah. And you still fail.
And I still
Okay.
fail.
So, give me
So
that.
I get a debt condition.
Okay. And then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then now go ahead and spend your 2 clues. We'll place this Eldritch token on the card. And then all we have to do is survive the Mythos phase.
Oh.
Yeah. It's real. We're not 100% out of the woods yet. So, now my card here. Let's see. We're on Cairo. People leave small gifts at the Temple of Bast. Gain 1 random trinket asset from the deck. Unfortunately, there is nothing. We can't. Of course, we can't. In gratitude, you search for cats. So now I'm out chasing cats. And I fail chasing cats. If you
Shit,
pass,
Bast is
I
not
could have
pleased
gained a
with you.
boon, but I don't. I lose 1 health instead, so.
Alright.
Nothing good ever happens to me. This is it right here.
Whoa. This is crazy. I thought for sure we were going to lose, and now we have a chance.
Here we go. We advance this. It hits the comet. We've
There's
got
only
1.
one. Isn't there?
Is that it?
It's only 1 comet.
Oh, we're down to 1, Carmen. Yeah.
Okay.
We do a monster surge, so let's see what happens with that. How many gates do we have? We got 1, 2,
3, 4,
3, 4, 5.
6,
Where does he go? He goes the Heart of Africa,
7.
and then a cultist. Okay. Sheesh. We spawn a clue, which goes on the Sahara Desert, which is...
Right here?
Thank you. All right. An ancient-looking man hands you a heavy object wrapped in worn strips of fabric. Removing the wraps, you discover the black sculpture of the pharaoh Nefer-Ka, the messenger. Event.
Oh, gosh, I don't want that.
Each investigator must resolve one of the following effects. Lose 3 health and 3 sanity. Impair 3 skills of his choice. Gain 1 bane condition. We'll gain bane conditions. It don't matter. Because that's it, baby. We have solved the 3rd mystery. Let's rephrase. Carmen has solved the 3rd mystery that we now needed to
This
be able
was
to
tough.
defeat Nefer-Ka.
Look at this.
We have never had
Look
a
at
board
this.
god-awful looking ever. And I didn't do nothing. You realize that the entire game? Nothing. And you solved every single one of those yourself. You are a badass. You know that,
Take
right?
that, Mom Run.
Woo! that was so exciting and so close. And we did a few things wrong, but yet we
Yeah.
still won.
Well, it was exciting at the end. I mean, I thought for sure we needed to give up. You weren't doing anything.
Did you really gotta remind me? You don't have to remind me, obviously. And they all just watched it. We all know I didn't do it. I was like,
anything.
you might as well have been playing by yourself. I mean, this entire game, I didn't do jack.
If I wanted to give up, I know Tim wanted to give up that much more.
I was rooting for you, but in the back of my mind, I was like, if she wants to quit, I think I'm cool with that.
That'd be a good idea.
But if I suggest it, then I'm just, well, I mean, you know, come
Then you're
on,
just
sore
kinda like
loser.
a sore loser.
Yeah, I gotta be like, I'm still having fun. Oh, really?
I hope it doesn't go on for 3 hours.
Like Runebound, oh god. Now, what was funny was we even hurt ourselves because we did the monster surges wrong. We were adding monsters to each one of the gates. You're only supposed to add the monster to the gate that corresponds to
We
the
hadn't
current
played in
open.
a while. We had several questions during the game when we were playing, and we didn't even think to check that one until after we played. And
Yeah, we still won, though. That's all that matters.
yeah, we still won. And
now-
we didn't even close any gates.
No.
The monsters didn't even affect us.
Yeah, and that's what's interesting, and that's what's different about this game is that we did have the sideboard. So because none of those gates or monsters ever made it to that sideboard, really we had it under control the entire time because most of the action was on that sideboard.
Yeah, I mean, this game was quite a bit different than games we've played in the past because we usually have to concentrate on closing down gates.
And our first mystery was real difficult because we had to deal with the fact of the, what was the guy? He was the stricken from history. And we had to get 2 of the clues to be able to put on this card. Now, typically it's half of the investigators, but this forced us to put 2 clues on here, and that's a little difficult because you don't always have the clues out there, but that's where it works great with your character because you was able to spawn them, and then other ways that
I was able to spawn clues, but I don't think we actually got the clues that I spawned either.
No, and it's just a lot of weird things, but the first mystery to me seemed the hardest.
It was really tough.
But then the problem with the second mystery was we could not just get the artifact. Well, once we got the artifact, you immediately eliminated the second mystery.
Right.
But just trying to acquire the artifact was
just
difficult.
trying to get the artifact was really difficult, and I was shocked after I got it. I was like, wait, I don't even have to fight the monster.
No, and that's what
all
was so
I have
great.
to do.
He comes to you. And that's
I didn't have to move to him. I didn't have to fight him. That artifact was awesome.
Mind you, what's interesting about that is that that's very thematic because supposedly, I guess that creature is attracted to that artifact. Whoever holds it or is like, I guess, has ever touched it or whatever is cursed and becomes like, I guess, food for the creature. So it's drawn to you.
That's the only way you can even interact or see
yeah,
the creature at all.
Otherwise, you could be in the same area as
so
him and
without
you don't
the
even know he's there.
artifact, you can't attack him
Right,
at all.
right, exactly. All right, now one thing we did want to tell you about is that with this mummy as well as there could have been, we have 2 special decks that work with him outside of the other special encounters. Now these work with the mysteries. Well, one with the mysteries and one if he wakes up. Now this one here would be the dark wind or the black wind, and one of the mysteries, just like the Eldritch tokens on our 3rd mystery that we did solve, they go on to certain places, and then you would actually draw one of these cards. Now, I did a practice game by myself, and I did have to go through these. They were really fun, really tough, and there's like multiple things that could happen. So, really cool. And then if he does wake up, which has never quite happened yet, that's when you'll deal with these cards here.
But you don't want him to wake up.
No.
What have we learned from every mummy movie show ever?
Once you wake that mummy up, things happen, and bad things.
Bad things.
You keep that money asleep.
Exactly.
That's what he's saying. All right. So we're not going to necessarily talk about our opinion of this expansion, even though, come on, guys, you know we love Eldritch Horror. That's a given. But we will do this more in detail at our end of the year wrap, or end of the month wrap up, which will be coming up here in a couple of weeks. We appreciate you guys watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.